Welcome to the Fox 17 Waste Watch special. Tonight we revisit some of our stories involving government waste, many stories that you brought to our attention. We begin with this Metro City building, which was broken into years ago, leading to a major identity breach for hundreds of Nashvillians. Well, after that, the city invested in more security here. But have your tax dollars paid off? We go undercover to find out.
Thanks, sir.
Fox 17 sent 3 people into the Metro office building, or MOB as it's called.
They may ask you for your ID.
This building houses the Election Commission, Human Relations, Codes, Planning, Permits, the Arts Commission, and Water Services. A viewer's concern about inconsistent security prompted Fox 17 News to see for ourselves.
And this is going to go in your pocket.
Catherine Hollingsworth goes into MOB wearing the camera.
Oh, me? I'm going to Codes.
There's the ID.
You can see the guard writing down something.
Thanks.
Hollingsworth says it wasn't her whole name.
Wrote down my first initial and my last name.
So she didn't write down your whole name?
No, she didn't. She just wrote K. Hollingsworth. And if I caused any trouble, how are they going to know who it was?
On a different day, Brian Moyers, a contractor who comes here often, wore in a camera.
Location?
Codes, please.
Thank you.
You see the guard look at his ID, but doesn't appear to write anything down.
No, she didn't write anything down. Not my location, not where I was going.
Not your name?
Not my name.
Moyers, about Juliet, isn't so much worried about security as he is waste.
You have a lot of man hours right there. You have somebody manning that door from 8 to 5 every day.
Security at Metro buildings is outsourced. Metro pays nearly $6 million of your tax dollars a year to G4S Secure Solutions in Donaldson to secure all of Metro's many buildings. Of that, Metro says about $30,000 goes to security guards just at MOB. Moyers went in a second time and says,
Hey, forgot something.
And the guard waves him through. Adam Plunk of Nashville experienced the same inconsistency. Even though his shirt fell over the camera, you can still hear as Plunk offers the guard his license who didn't look at it.
My license?
You getting your license?
No, I need codes.
Oh, okay. So,
Codes.
what's your name?
Adam. Plunk, P-L-U-N-K. And I had my ID in my hand to try to show it to him, and they was just like, what's your name?
Never looked at your ID?
No, not one time.
We dubbed all of the video and took it to Metro, but they wouldn't watch.
But you don't want to look at this right now?
I don't know. I don't think that'd be helpful. Okay. I mean, it's just going to be, I think it's just going to be too isolated. It's going to be a small bit of information.
So instead, we resorted to explaining what was on the video.
Does it concern you what we told you is on the DVDs? That
I'd hate to comment on something that I haven't seen, and I think it'd be impossible for one person to look at one piece of information and give you, determine exactly what happened.
But Metro security manager did acknowledge there is a standard operating procedure in place, which our video would indicate isn't being followed.
If they're there, they're present, again, they're not responding to any other emergencies in the building or any routine situations, they should be asking for an ID and writing that name down.
So are you saying you will talk to the security company who has this contract in relation to what we've inquired about?
Not specifically, again, since there's really nothing specific that's been brought to us.
I think specifically what we observed when we sent people in over the course of 2 or 3 weeks was an inconsistency in the way that customers were handled.
Right.
And so I think that is specific.
So we went to G4S Secure Solutions.
Hi, how are you? I'm Stacy Case with Fox 17.
Though the G4S manager would only talk to us off camera, he did tell me it's possible guards are not following procedure, and that yes, there is a certain protocol for every guest at MOB. Each time, our people came out without signing out.
What happens when you have all these names on the list at 5 o'clock, it's time to lock down? Am I still in the building?
Good question. History would indicate this could pose a security problem. In 2007, a homeless man broke into MOB and stole 2 laptops from the Election Commission and sold them. A security breach that compromised the identity of 337,000 Metro voters and their social security numbers.
And why are we paying these people whatever we're paying them?
Right, and perception is everything. Our officers, do so many different things besides, being knowledgeable about the properties. They work very closely with our building operations and custodial teams. They identify safety hazards on the property.
Numerous security cameras help with that too. The question is, are taxpayers getting their money's worth at the front door? Well, Metro also says the guards direct people to the correct office and also help in some emergencies. We wanted to know if security improved after we brought this to Metro's attention, so a week after we aired our report, we sent a Fox 17 intern back to the building to see if security procedures were more consistent. This time, Catherine Hollingsworth says the guards spent a considerable amount of time with her. We'll continue to follow up on this security issue and let you know of any more improvements or potential problems. Up next in our Fox 17 Waste Watch special, we highlight the biggest examples of waste here in Tennessee.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
See the projects making it into this year's Pork Report, and see why a road project in Franklin has some saying it's nothing but a waste of time and money.